Welcome to Diablo Valley College here in Pleasant Hill, home of the Vikings, for this afternoon's North Coast Section Division II softball game and championship softball game between the number 3 seed Northgate Broncos of Walnut Creek and the number 9 seed Foothill Falcons of Pleasanton. My name is Greg Irish. Nick Irish is your cameraman above, and our robo camera is out there in center field. We are North Bay SF Productions, part of the NFHS network. The number 3 seed Broncos of the Diablo Foothill League come here today with a record of 14-10, 7-3 in the DFL, good for a third-place finish. The Broncos received a first-round bye in these D2 playoffs, then defeated the number 6 seed Vintage Crushers of the Vine Valley Athletic League 4-2 in the quarterfinals. Their next game saw the Broncos go to Richmond to take on the number 2 seed Salesian College Prep Pride on Wednesday. Northgate shut out the Pride 3-0 to earn their way to this game. The number 9 seed Foothill Falcons of the East Bay League coming to this game with a record of 14-11 overall, coming in 6th place in the EBL with a 5-8 record. The Falcons' path to this game saw them face all North Bay opponents, starting with the number 8 seed Cardinal Newman Cardinals of Santa Rosa from the North Bay League Oak Division in the first round. The Falcons feasted on the Cardinals for an 11-3 win. Their quarterfinal game saw them go to Marin County Athletic League champion, number 1 seed Marin Catholic of Kentfield. In a game that took 2 days to complete, the Falcons came out of an 11-inning war, winning 8-6. The semifinals then saw them return to Pleasanton to take on the number 12 seed Casa Grande Gauchos of Petaluma, again from the VVAL. The Falcons defeated the Gauchos 8-7 to advance to this game. These two teams have not met since March 10th, 2005, long before any of these girls were on the field were born. Foothill defeated Northgate 9-1. The winner of this game will advance to the Northern California Division II playoffs beginning June 2nd on Tuesday. Here's your starting lineups. First, for the Foothill Falcons, who will be batting first, head coaches Greg Chandler. Bree Olson is going to be at shortstop leading off. Elshita Singh is in your center field position batting second. Alexis Sponcil will be in left field batting third. Naomi Branham is behind the dish today in the cleanup position. Myra Galzie is on the bump today, and she is in the 5-hole. Madden Dinsley Kleinfelter is your designated player, batting 6th. Gwendolyn Bulls at second base, batting 7th. Genevieve Duncan is in right field, batting 8th. And Bailey Gasaloga will be at first base, rounding out the order for the Foothill Falcons. Your starting lineup for the Northgate Broncos. Taylin Jirasetapong is at shortstop. Leading off, Sophie Hanko is your second baseman, batting second. Ashley Herman is on the bump today in the 3 spot. Stella Hanko is going to be batting cleanup at third base. Jillian Neal is in left field. I don't know why it says linebacker, but it's actually left field. We'll change that. Is in left field batting in the 5-hole. Clementine Wyse is in center field batting 6th. Ryann Bohmaker is in first base batting 2nd. Elena Montez de Oca is your designated player batting 8th. And Macy Valledo is in right field batting 9th. That will round out the order. We'll have defensive alignments coming up here very shortly as we focus on the center field. We'll focus on the lineups. We're kind of in a bizarre position today. Fortunately, it's one of these fields that has the mesh netting, not the cyclone fence warriors that we've had to deal with over the last few months. This is the North Coast Section Division II Championships. And we found out this morning that because this is a doubleheader that we'll be broadcasting the game between Petaluma and Alhambra at 3 o'clock, if this game goes to 2:30, per NCS regulations, that they will move this entire game, lock, stock, and barrel, over to Northgate High to finish it out. We are dedicated to being here, so we will not broadcast the finish of that game, but more than likely it'll probably be over. Glad you're joining us this afternoon on the NFHS Network. It's a beautiful afternoon. It's 74 degrees. The wind is kicking up a little bit. But you could not ask for a better day. We were out here a year ago in the very same setup for a 2 o'clock start that was just an oven. It was 96 degrees with San Leandro and Alhambra. Your second game today that will cut the broadcast will be Petaluma and Alhambra in the Division III softball championship. As they're announcing every player from both teams. And in a strange bit of coincidence out here, Northgate Baseball is also playing right next door to us. Getting on the mound today here for the Northgate Broncos. It'll be Ashley Herman. So leading off for the Foothill Falcons is going to be Bree Olson. Left-handed batter. Give you two options today. Plus, if needed, we have instant replay. And that leadoff pitch is in there for a strike. Popped up right behind us, out of play. Count's going to be 0-2. Fortunately, we're hopefully far enough away we're out of the dust zone. Unlike yesterday in Healdsburg. High, 1-2. Dimensions down the field, 190 in left and right corners. 205 to straightaway center. And going down on strike 3, swinging away is going to be Bree Olson, and this will bring up second hitter of the order, Ishita Singh. Singh swings away, strike 1. Singh fouls it off. It's going to be strike 2. Oh, 2 count for Singh. Outside corner, just misses. 1-2. Mentioned Foothill is outnumbering the Northgate fans here at Leasley by 2-1, but Foothill's baseball team is not playing right over that side, and that is cracked way out of play over onto the grass soccer field. One-two count for Singh. Outside corner just misses. 2-2. And down on strike 3 is going to go Singh. Second strikeout of the game. This will bring up Alexis Sponsil. Sponsil is your third batter in the order. And Sponsil swings away. Strike 1. Ashley Herman looking to see if she can strike out the order here to start this half inning off. Popped up and right behind us, out of play. Game time started about 3 minutes early, but that's perfectly fine. High, 1-2. Herman trying to get Sponsil to swing away. Sponsil wasn't having any of it. Was high and outside. Count's going to be 1-2. Outside corner off speed, just misses. 2-2. High. Make it a full count for Sponcil. Full count for Alexis Sponcil, and she will draw the base on balls, and that is how Foothill gets their first runner on. Let's bring up Naima Brom. Brom is the cleanup hitter, also is the catcher here for the Foothill Falcons. And that just misses off the outside corner, ball one. All dirt infield, all grass outfield here at DVC. And going on the steal and getting in there ahead of the throw, Sponcil. That'll be a stolen base. Count was a strike. Now you got a runner in scoring position for the Falcons. Swinging away for strike two is Branham. Naima Branham with a 1-2 count as Herman will get ready for the windup. And the pitch misses the outside corner, 2-2. Or not. And we're going to go with strike three on that. All right, well. No runs, no hits, no errors. One runner left on base as we head to the bottom of the first. You score after a half inning. Foothill nothing, Northgate coming to bat. Here is your go with Foothill's defensive alignment here. And we'll have Northgate's here at the top half of the inning. Out in center field is going around in the outfield. Alexis Sponcil is going to be out in left field. Center field is going to be, trying to read this off a cue card, Ashita Singh. In right will be Genevieve Duncalf. Going around the horn at third base will be Bailey Gasaloga. Your shortstop is Bria Olson. At second base this afternoon, Gwendolyn Bull, your first baseman, is Kaya Pantoni, and your starting battery behind the dish is Naima Branham, and your starting pitcher this afternoon will be Myra Galzie. And we'll run the commercials after the next half inning. Taylin Jerasetapong is going to be your leadoff hitter, followed by Sophie Hanko and Ashley Herman. It's a 3 versus a 9 today. Jerasetapong is your leadoff batter. Infielders are playing a little further in. And that first pitch is going to be on the inside at the knees, missing for ball one. That ball's cracked out to right field, but underneath it is going to be Genevieve Duncalf for out number one. So bring up Sophie Hanko. And that one is on the corner for at the knees for strike one. Oh, 1 count. That ball's hit over the shortstop's head into left center field for a base hit. Hanko will get the first hit of the ball game. It'll send up Ashley Herman as your third batter in the order. First pitch in there for a strike. Hit right up the middle for a base hit. Another single. Herman gets that one. Hanko will go to second. This will bring up Stella Hanko. She's your cleanup hitter. 2 on, 1 down. Here in the top and bottom half of the first. Sophie Hanko is a sophomore. Stella Hanko is a junior. Stella Hanko is a senior. That one hits the outside corner. Hanko, a left-handed batter. Infielders playing way in, at least the first and third, looking possibly for a bunt play. Outside. Okay. Hits the outside corner, strike 2. And swinging away for strike 3 is Stella Hanko, and that will be out number 2. Let's bring up Jillian Neal. Dribbler right back to the pitcher, but it went right off her arm, and that is going to be an error on the play. It's going to go down as E1, and that will load the bases for Clementine Wyse. Wyse with a real opportunity here to crack this game open. Pitch going to be high, ball 1. 2 runs and an error have gotten the Broncos with the bases loaded, but with 2 down. Hit. Oh, and a great stop, but that's just going to be an infield single. Bree Olson with a diving stop, but it's not going to. It's going to be a infield single. That will score Sophie Hanko. Herman will go to third. Neal will go to second. That'll be ball 1. Northgate gets a run across. And right now they're having a meeting at the mound. They got to calm down Galzie. Myra Galzie, first 2 hits were hard, but that one through the hole, it was a great stop by Bree Olson, but she just couldn't get up in time. Her closest play would have been a third. But Herman was taken off. Popped up, and that's going to be caught by the first baseman, Kaya Pintoni, and that will do it for the Broncos. That batter, actually, that was up was Elena Montes de Oca. And that will end the inning. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on as we head to the top half of the second inning. Your score, 1-0, Foothill over Northgate. Here is your defensive lineman for the Northgate Broncos. Going around the horn in left field is going to be Jillian Neal. In center field this afternoon, Clementine Wyse. In right field, Macy Vallado. Going around the horn at the infield, Stella Hankos at third. Taylin Girastetapong is at shortstop. Sophia Hankos at second. Your first baseman today is Ryann Bohmaker. And your starting battery behind the dish today, as the wind is just starting to kick up, Chloe Alfonso. And your starting pitcher on the bump today will be Ashley Herman. As we head to the top of 2. Four, 5, 6 batters today in this inning. Galzie, actually 5, 6, 7, Galzie, Kleinfelter, and Bull. Gwendolyn Bull, your first batter this inning. And she's going to look at a pitch high, ball 1. Outside, ball. Corner, strike 1. High, 2-1. Two-one count, and that'll be swinging away for Galzie. Two-two count. Outside corner, strike 3. And down goes Galzie on a called third strike. That's the 4th strikeout today for Herman. And this will bring up Madden Dinsley Kleinfelter. And Kleinfelter will look on the outside corner for a strike. Another strike. That one low at the knees, but hitting that right at the bottom of the plate. 0-2 count. Swinging away on strike 3 for the 5th strikeout is Kleinfelter. And this will bring up Gwendolyn Bull, second baseman, your 7th batter in the order. 5 strikeouts already for Herman. Outside corner is in there for a strike. High, 1-1. Outside corner, 2-1. 7th batter of the order, and Foothill has not put the ball in play. 6 so far, 5 strikeouts and a walk. High, 2-1. Or sorry, 3. Nope, 2-2. 2-2 count. Swinging away for the 6th strikeout of the game is going to be Gwendolyn Bull, and that will do it in the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Enjoy the commercials as we go to break. Score after 1.5. Northgate 1, Foothill nothing. Back in a moment here on the NFHS Network.
It's our 21 awards from the American Heart Association.
And some from our best patients, too.
It's the shot to boost his immunity.
It's the dinosaur stickers.
It's being voted best place to have a baby.
It's the option to have Dr. Chin or a nurse midwife by my side.
And knowing our family will be cared for, no matter who we are or who we love.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
My kid heard that solo.
You say mine did?
Yeah,
Come on. What's wrong with you?
We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Dribbler over to the pitcher in time for out number 1. And they'll bring up Macy Villado as your 9th batter in the order. 2 pitches, 1 down. First pitch in there for Villado is high, ball 1. 9-1-2 hitters for Northgate. A beautifully laid down bunt, third base side, but it's going to be out for the 2nd out of the inning. Hit over to the third baseman who's playing in, Gasaloga, but she got a good jump on the ball. Now make it out number 2. Let's take us back to the top of the order to Taylin Jirasetapong. Setapong, she ended up flying out to right field in the first pitch of the game for the Broncos, and she's going to look on the outside. It's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count, 2 down. Over to short. Sidearm throw in time. And Villado gets the 2nd out. Okay, this time, that was Villado. I don't know where I was at, but this will now bring up Taylin Jirasetapong. That first pitch. Low for a ball. 1-0 count for Jirasetapong. Another bunt laid down. It's not picked up by Galzie, and that will be quickly out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Broncos as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Your score after 2, 1-0. Back with some commercials. Back in a moment. I know. Yep. All right, we go to the top of the third inning. Oh, and we have a puppy right in front of me. It's going to be your 8-9-1 hitters. Genevieve Duncalf, Bailey Gasaloga, as I've just seen there too. And then back to Bree Olson. First pitch in there for a ball. Hi, 2-0. Fouled off 2-1. 6 strikeouts and a walk right now for Ashley Herman. And down. Duncalf went on the first pitch. That's going to go down 2-6. Great throw there by Alfonso. Really beat that to the punch. I'll make it a 1-1 count. One count. And going for a second strike there. On the swing is Gasaloga. Bailey Gasaloga facing a 1-2. Swings away at strike 3. Off-speed pitch. Seventh strikeout of the day, and that will bring up Bree Olson. She struck out swinging in her first at bat. Popped up out of play. My general rule, foul balls. Save the equipment. And end up wearing one. Fouled out of play. Strike 2. 0-2 count for Olson. High 1-2 as Olson moved up in the box.
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind.
And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please, stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
Myra Galzie coming on for her third inning of work. She's giving up 1 run on 3 hits. And an untimely error. That's going to be hit over to second. Picked up and thrown over to first for out number 1. That was Sophie Hanko who goes out. She was 1 for 1 with the only run scored. Let's bring up your pitcher today. Ashley Herman. Herman singled her first at bat. Kind of hit off the nub of the bat. Actually, really up, and that's going to be out number 2. That's going to go down 5-3. Herman kind of hit that really on the inside. 3 pitches, 2 down. Let's bring up Stella Hanko. Stella Hanko, she struck out in her first at bat. Pitch is in there for a strike, right at the letters. Hanko swings away. Pitch on the low outside. 0-2 count. And hit right back up the middle. Speared by Herman. Throw over by Galzie. Throw over in time. And that is a quick 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the 4th. Didn't even have a tough cue up the commercials. Your score after 3. One nothing. Northgate over Foothill. Back in a moment here on the NFHS Network. You are watching the North Coast Section Division II Girls Softball Championship.
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind. And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please, stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
We have reached the top of 4. Be the 2-3-4 hitters. Ishita Singh, who struck out in her first at bat. Alexa Sponcil and Naima Brownham. And laid down perfectly and tagging out on a great play was Ryann Bohmaker. She quickly turned around and was able to get the swipe on Singh, and that's going to go down unassisted. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Let's bring up Alexa Sponcil. Sponcil, she walked in her first at bat, stole a base, and got stranded at second in the first inning. That first pitch in there, swing and strike. So 1 count. Just a bit high. Alexis Sponcil, she's your 3rd batter in the order. 1-1 count. Down low, 2-1. Your Foothill, you got to get a batter on. You're at least starting to get contact. Olsen and Singh were at least able to get bat on ball. But right now, you got to start getting base hits. It's a no-hitter right now. Up high, 2-1. 3-1. Sponsio looking for her second walk. That ball's cracked her left center field. That is a double. And that is the first hit of the ball game for Foothill. It went right down that left field line, hugged the line. I couldn't tell from where I was at. And that's just a long strike. All right. That ball may have just missed by probably a foot or two. Fouled off, out of play. Full count. Sponsio walked earlier, cracked one down the line, nearly got a double out of it. High ball 4, and Sponsio draws her second walk. Neighbor Branham coming up. She struck out looking her last at bat. Sponsio took off on the first pitch in her last at bat with a steal. Infielders playing way in, looking for the bunt, and you got another one. And Sponsio with her second stolen base. Wasted no time to get that. That pitch was down low for a ball. Sponsio now in scoring position. And this talk with the umpire, this is probably talking about Sponsio possibly leaving early. And then this, if this is the case, Sponsio would be called out if she leaves early. So the challenge has been upheld. One out count, one on, one base runner in scoring position. Popped up out of play, 1-1 count. Outfielders playing straight away. First and third are moved in, looking for a possible bunt. High 2-1, second and short are back at normal field depth. 2-1 count for Branham, who struck out looking in her first at bat. And swinging away on a high fastball is Branham for strike 2. Myra Galzie will be your next batter up. In the on-deck circle. Foul tip, strike 3. And Branham will go down on strikes for her second strikeout. This will bring up Myra Galzie. Galzie Struck out looking in her first at bat. I'd almost like to see if Sponcil would consider taking off. Try to get the third. That's going to be in the zone, right at the letter, strike one. Fouled off, out of play, strike two. Oh, 2 pitch. Strike three, and down goes Galzie, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, one left on. We head to the bottom of 4. Your score, 1-0. Foothill down to the Broncos of Northgate. We are the NFHS Network. Back in a few moments.
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
We are heading to the the bottom half of the 4th inning. We're halfway through this one. It's been a quick one, and that's usually another announcer's curse. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. Julian Neal, Clementine Wyse, and Ryann Bohmaker. Neal's 0 for 1. She reached on an error in her first at bat. Hit down the line. That's going to drop out of play. A long strike. So used to hitting one on when I had the GoPros, so used to hitting one. That usually means first base side, but with my child right behind me on the field camera, no need for that today. 0-1 count for Neal. And she swings away, and that's going to be another strike. 0-2 count. Swinging late on everything, and everything has been hit to the right side. Oh, 2 count. Off speed high at the eyeballs. 1-2. Way outside, 2-2. Two count. Hit, and that's going to drop into left field over the third baseman's head for a base hit. Julian Neal with a single. Only the 4th hit of the game. And this will bring up Clementine Wyse. Wyse singled in their first at bat. She's 1 for 1. And going down to second, and safe. She slid under the tag. Neal slid under the tag. The throw is just a little high. Count's going to be high. We'll clip that and look at that a little bit later. If I was smart enough to turn on the instant replay machine, which I was. But another beautiful bunt laid down. Plays at first in time on the sacrifice. Neal will go to third. This is going to be high, ball one. Ryann Bohmaker up to bat. She popped out to end the first inning in her last at bat. Fouled off the hands, 1-1. Broncos look to get an insurance run. Runner on third, one down, 1-1 count. And bunted up in the air. And sliding in under the tag is going to be Neal. Neal got a great jump, slid under the tag for the run. To make it 2-0. All right, I gotta figure out what happened there, but we'll get that in a little bit. A run comes across the plate. Makes it 2-0 Northgate. Calls a fielder's choice. This will bring up Elena Montez de Oka. And she's going to lay off for a 1-0 count. So Matos with a bunt right in front of the plate as Neal took off to score. Makes it 2-0. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 count. That's going to be hit over to second. Second one's first, not in time. The ball gets away. But that'll make it 2 down. Trying to hit the 4-6-3 double play, but the run was late. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Bohmaker will go down 4-6. And this will bring up ninth batter of the order, Macy Villado. Villato's 0 for 1. She grounded out to short in her first at bat. That first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 count. Held off, 0-2. Alato's the ninth batter of the order. We go back to the top. Here in the bottom half of 4, the Broncos have tacked on another run. All small ball. Neal with a single, sacrifice, stolen base, and then a bunt on a squeeze. Outside, 1-2. Wasn't sure if Branham was going to go for the backdoor play at first. High, 2-2. Stay tuned after the game. We will have the award ceremony here, and I'm not sure which of our esteemed commissioners will be here. It'll be our soon-to-be commissioner, Bree or Pat Krushek. That's it out to right field. Caught on the fly for out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left. Also helps to clear that out. There we go. Top of 5, here we go. It is 2-0 now. Northgate over Foothill. Back in a moment.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
We're heading to the top of the 5th. 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up for Foothill. Madden, Dinsley, Kleinfelter up to bat. Followed by Gwendolyn Bull and Genevieve Duncalf. Kleinfelter, she struck out in her first at bat swinging. Herman with a no-hitter right now, through 4. Swinging away, strike 1 is Dinsley Kleinfelter. Outside corner, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. One-two count. Yes, Herman has to step off the rubber. Swinging away on strike 3 is going to be Dinsley Kleinfelter. Her second strikeout for out number 1. 10th strikeout of the day for Ashley Herman. 8 swinging away. This brings up Gwendolyn Bull. Bull, she struck out swinging in her first at bat. 0 for 1 this afternoon, and that first pitch will be swung away and missed. And that was right at the letters, tailing away. Second strike. Swinging away on a high pitch for strike 3 is Gwendolyn Bull, and that will be out number 2. They'll bring up Genevieve Duncalf. She walked in her first at bat, tried to steal second and got thrown out. That first pitch in there for a strike. High 1-1. One count for Duncalf. Fouls it up, out of play, and a lucky fan nearly had a souvenir, and then he dropped it. Sadly, you can't keep the balls here. You got to hand them back. 1-2 count for Duncalf. Outside corner, low, 2-2. Duncalf looking to strike out the side. And she does it. 3 strikeouts. That's 5 straight for Herman, and we are heading to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Diablo Valley College, here in the North Coast Section Division II Championship. Northgate 2, Foothill nothing. We will come back here in a moment on the NFHS Network. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Be the top of the order here. Taylin, Jirasetapong, Sophia Hanko, and Ashley Herman, who right now is your star with a no-hitter. And that's going to be inside. Ball 1. In their first strike. Off speed pitch, 1-1. Jirasetapong, she's 0 for 2. She flew out to right, grounded out to the pitcher. Outside corner, strike 2. One-two count for Jirasetapong. And she hits it over to short, backhanded, throw across the diamond, in time for out number 1. Beautiful play over there at shortstop by Bree Olson. A backhand it. Planted, got that throw to first in time. Let's bring up Sophia Hanko. She's 1 for 2. Singled, scored a run, grounded out to second in her second at bat. She hits that deep to left field. Caught out in left field. In time for out number 2. Let's bring up Ashley Herman. She's 1 for 2 this afternoon. Singled, grounded out. Off-speed pitch is in there for a strike. Ball's high on an off-speed, 1-1. Hit through the hole, actually underneath the glove of second baseman Gwendolyn Bull, and that's going to be another base hit. 5th hit of the ball game. As Herman picks up her second hit. This will bring up Stella Hanko. She's 0 for 2. She struck out. Grounded out to the pitcher. And she sees that for a strike. 0-1 count. Fouled off down the right field line. 0-2 count. After a change of balls, Hanko with an 0-2 count. Herman on first. Surprised they didn't courtesy runner, but high pitch. Herman's going to go. She's going to get in there on the stolen base. Herman takes off in an 0-2. Sets up Northgate in scoring position. Hanko fouled out of play and way out of play. One, 2 count. High, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Stella Hanko works her way back from an 0-2 count to 3-2. Outside, ball 4, and Stella Hanko will go to first on the base on balls. So send up Jillian Neal. Neal is 1 for 2. She singled and reached on an error. Because now we're going to have a meeting with the coaches out there. We'll take a quick break. Come back in a moment.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Herman on second. Stella Hanko on first. 2 down, 2 on. And this will bring up Jillian Neal. Neal again. She is 1 for 2. Single, reached on an error. Dribbler down the line, foul ball. A 1 count. High and outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Neal gets a 2-1 count with the 2 on. Neal squares up, looking like she's going to bunt. Pulls the bat back, and that's popped up. And caught by the center fielder for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We head to the 6th. Your score, still 2-0. We'll come back here in a moment here on the NFHS Network. Assuming that we can get the right screen on. There we go. Back in a moment.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
We have moved to the top of the 6th. It's going to be your 9-1-2 hitters coming up here for Foothill. Bailey Gasaloga, and then we go to the top of the order with Bree Olson and Ishita Singh. Bailey Gasaloga, she's 0 for 1. She struck out. Story of the day is Ashley Herman. She's working on 5 straight strikeouts right now. She's got 12 for the game. And she is tossing a no-no at this moment. And Gasaloga swings at a high fastball, strike 1. Outs. And that's going to be a run-up for a strike. 0-2 count. Again with a run-up, but that's going to be 1-2. See a little bit more of that in softball where players will run up on the pitch. The key is they just can't get out of the box when that ball is hit, if they hit it. Popped up, out of play. Still 1-2 count. One-two count. Outside, 2-2. Olson is the leadoff hitter. 2-2 count. Ball's popped up, and that is going to be into the corner and just out of play, out of the camera view. Still 2-2. Full count, and now the center fielder has stepped in the line of sight, so we'll have to move to that. Popped out of play, still 2-2. And Olson works her way to a full count. Fouled off, right back to us, still full count. Full count. Popped up, that's right behind us. And out of play. Full count. And Olson hits it. It's going to left field, but caught. And that was Jillian Neal, who got a good jump on the ball for out number 2. Bring up Ishita Singh. She's 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded out. Unassisted to first base. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Popped up, another one out of play, 0-2. Herman's only given up 3 walks, 13 strikeouts, and most importantly, no hits. 0-2 count. And that is hit out to center field. Caught in center by Clementine Wyse, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down as we head to the bottom of 6. Your score still 2-0. Back in a moment here on the NFHS Network.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
We have reached the bottom We've reached the bottom of 6. Six, 7, 8 hitters for the Northgate Broncos. It will be your center fielder who just caught that, Clementine Wyse, Ryann Bohmaker, and Elena Montez de Oca. First pitch is in there for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off, out of play, 1-1. Why? She's 1 for 1. She sacrificed her last at bat, and she singled to get the first RBI across, and that is pitched low, 2-1. Oh, my bad. 1-2. Hit the inside corner. Wyse with a 1-2 count. She pops it up. Making a play on it, but not getting in there in time is going to be your right fielder, Genevieve Duncalf. Still keep it a 1-2. Hit and caught it. Shortstop by Bree Olson for out number 1. On a low line drive that was sinking. Bring up Ryann Bohmaker. Bohmaker is 0 for 1. 1 for 2. No, 0 for 2. There we go. We got it right. She's 0 for 2. Hit into a fielder's choice in her last at bat. Popped out the third in her first. And she hits it down the line, and that's going to be out of play. 1-1, or 0-1. A 1 count. Outside corner. 1-1. And that is on the outside corner, first strike, 1-2 count. And going down, strikes looking is going to be Bohmaker for out number 2. Let's bring up Aliana Montes de Oca. She's 0 for 2. She grounded out, and she hit into a fielder's choice, and she swings away at strike one. Right up the middle for a base hit. Matos de Oca with a single. That's the 6th hit of the ball game. Two-out single by Matos de Oca brings up Macy Vallado. Vallado's 0 for 2. And Vallado looks at ball one. Outside corner for a strike. One count. Outside corner, 2-1. That's it down and caught on a great diving catch for out number 3. Although I never saw the umpire never raise his hand up. And Vallado's going to go down. Okay, now the umpire actually. All right. That'll be the 3rd out. Unless we hear something different, but we are heading to the 7th. Your score, still 2-0, back in a moment.
I can achieve anything I put my mind to. I can put my future on a guaranteed path.
I can start at a community college and finish at my dream university.
I can take a smart path to a bachelor's degree.
Save money by starting at a California community college and transferring to a guaranteed safe spot at a 4-year university. Learn about the associate degree for transfer and enroll today at icangotocollege.com.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories. Unstoppable. More highlights. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
We have entered the top of the 7th. Ashley Herman working on a no-hitter here in the 7th. This will be your 3, 4, 5 hitters. Alexis Boncel, Naama Brownham, and Myra Galzie. Sponcil, she's doesn't have an official at bat. She's walked twice. She has been one of the only 2 runners to reach base. She's stolen a base twice as well. That ball's cracked down the line of a foul. Sponcil has been the only one to really get good connection on pitches thrown by Herman, and when she hasn't, she's had a good eye and drawn 2 walks. High, 2-1. Stay tuned after the game. We'll run a couple commercials, and then we will have as they get ready for all the other material. And that is going to be strike 2 for Sponcil as she foul tips it right into the glove. Sponcil pops it up. That's going to be in the field of play and caught by your third baseman today. Stella Hanko for out number 1. Bring it. Naima Branham. Branham is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And Branham swings away at strike 1. Puppy. 0-1 count for Branham. She's struck it out twice. Once looking, once swinging. And again, swings away on a high fastball. 0-2. High, 1-2. Trying to get Branham to chase. One-two count for Branham. Swings away, and she gets the hat trick on strikeouts. Out number 2. Fourteenth strikeout today for Ashley Herman. And this will bring up Myra Galzie. Galzie struck it out twice. A no-hitter in progress. If this was the MLB network, they'd be breaking into this one. Galzie swings away at strike 1. Second strikeout for Galzie. Swinging away, strike 3, and there is your no-hitter. As it's a final, Ashley Branham with 15 strikeouts and a no-hitter thrown. And the number 3 seed Northgate Broncos will win the North Coast Section Division II championship with a 2-0 win. And we'll bring up the banner. As we bring this one up, your Northgate Broncos are your North Coast Section Division II girls softball champions. Bring that down a little bit. We will now have the awarding of our ceremony. We'll come back here in a moment with that here on the NFHS Network.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
My favorite thing about playing high school sports is definitely the community it builds.
It's taught me leadership, it's taught me resilience.
Many people might go on to not play collegiately, but they can take a lot of skills that they learn and use it in their professional life, in their future careers.
High school sports are worth protecting because it gives students an outlet to grow, to become a leader, to become what they want to be.
Many people might go on to not play collegiately, but they can take a lot of skills that they learn and use it in their professional life, in their future careers.
There is a direct correlation between how much work you put in and how much you're going to get out of that.
Playing high school sports has made me a better person, especially with my mental toughness and endurance, and gave me a growth mindset.
High school sports are worth protecting because it gives students an outlet to become what they want to be.
And the ever so lovely Brittany Emmy will be handing out the trophy. She is your incoming North Coast Section Commissioner. I've known her for a number of years. Would love to get her on air here, but that won't happen right now, as we will have first the NCS Division II softball runner-up is going to be the Foothill Falcons. They'll come up here, get their medals. The coaches will get the runner-up pennant, and then the Northgate Broncos will come up as well and pick up their hardware. Switch to that camera because you get a better view on it. Whoop. Excuse me, you're in the camera shot. We're trying. And now we will have the awarding after the pennant has been given to the Foothill Falcons. We'll now switch our attention to the wrong screen. There we go. There we go. The Northgate Broncos as your champions, and they will receive the automatic bid into the Northern California playoffs, either Division II. They could be seated anywhere between D1 to D3. As a 3 seed, they're probably going to be a low D1 or a mid D to mid D2. Yeah, we'll keep that one on because the coach is standing right at home plate. And head coach Tom Herman will come up, and he will get his pennant and the trophy. The plaque, and that will be it. Your final totals today in this ball game. For the Northgate Broncos, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 7 runners left on base. For the Foothill Falcons, they got no hit. They had no errors. Foothill, Northgate, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 7 runners left on base. For the Foothill Falcons, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on base. Your winning pitcher today, throwing the no-hitter, Ashley Herman, 7 innings pitched, 2 walks, 15 strikeouts. Losing pitcher today, Myra Galzie, throws 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, 1 earned, 6 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Time of the ball game today, 1 hour and 45 minutes, and that's going to do it for us on the network. Nick Irish has been your cameraman. My name is Greg Irish. Congratulations to the Northgate Broncos. They are your North Coast Section Division II girls softball champions. For everybody on the North NFHS Network,